Good evening, my fellow maggot, minion, robot, deplorable, zombie, um, hayseed, hillbilly supporters. I'm coming on tonight because I heard some of you are concerned about the interview that I had with Brett Baer on Fox. So it looks like I need to explain things to you because it looks like you're worried um, that I'm not in control of my presidential ambitions. And to help me out, I have Donkey with me. Hi, everybody. Now, uh, Donkey will ask me questions apparently, and then I will tell you what I meant in the interview. Yeah, well, first of all, what about what Brett Baer said about all these people that work for you? Everybody quit, and they all have bad things to say about you. All these executives from your administration. Are you concerned about that? Not at all. I have nothing to be concerned about. Well, who's going to work for you? Oh, that's very easy. There's Sean Crappity. He'll work for me. And then I have Senator Larry Graham. He'll work for me. And basically, almost all the Republicans in Congress, they'd be willing to work for me because they're just um, they're just hypnotized by me. They're basically all they care about is power. And they feel that since I'm popular, it doesn't matter what I do, they will help me. I can do whatever I want as long as I'm up there in the ratings. That's all they care about. So if I need a cabinet, they'll be there for me. But you have to realize I probably don't need a cabinet. What do you mean? Well, what I'm saying is I have this huge brain. I know everything. I don't need a cabinet. That sounds like narcissism to me and egomania. No, it's just the truth. I know everything. Now, I have plans. A lot of you people are concerned about taxes. I can help you with that. First of all, I'm going to shrink the size of the federal government. How are you going to do that? Well, it's very simple. Um, I'm going to close down all the federal agencies. There'll be no federal workers at all. No one will work for the federal government except me and maybe a few other people like the pillow guy and Phil Robertson, the duck hunter. Other than that, I don't need anybody else. And I am going to build. Oh, here comes Fifi to help me. Oh, Fifi's in a bad mood right now. Um, I'm going to build the largest building ever. This will be huge. It'll be bigger than the Empire State Building. And that's all there'll be for the government. There'll be no government workers. I just have this huge building. I will be in charge of all the departments because I know everything. I don't need anyone to work for me, but I have all the answers. Why do you need such a big building? Well, that's very simple. I'm going to have a big building because, they're complaining now about these presidential papers and everything that I have in Mar-a-Lago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to store everything there. It's going to be filled with newspapers and documents and everything. And I figure um, since I'm going to have the tallest building, that will take care of that. And then, I'm going to destroy the IRS. We don't need the IRS anymore. What's going to happen is nobody has to fill out tax forms anymore because what's going to happen is since everybody loves me, they will send me all their money. All their money. So it'll be much easier for them to do their taxes. Well, who would be foolish enough to do that? Well, that's very easy. First of all, everybody loves me, so it's just the news media that says differently. What have you fool? I believe differently. So everybody will send me all their money. And if not, if there's a few Democrats that refuse to do it, there's plenty of room in jail for them. So that'll take care of that. So I'll destroy the IRS. We don't need any of these departments. Now, let's take, for instance, the Department of Education. Yeah, what would you do about that? Well, it's very simple. We're going to have Trump universities. Wait a minute, what am I saying? Not Trump universities. Grumpy universities all over the country. And they will replace all the colleges, the grumpy universities. All the schools will be grumpy schools. So life will be much simpler. Well, that sounds like Russia to me. That sounds like Putin. No, 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 no. This is just sounds like fascism or dictatorship. It's not a dictatorship. Everybody loves me. This is what they want. And then I'll have these Trump churches all over the country. Every church will be named after. There we go, doing it again. There'll be grumpy churches all over the country. So that'll take care of all the religion problems. And let's see. So what do we need? I'll have unlimited funds for the army, of course, and because I need them to protect me. So there's going to be a huge army to protect me. It's like North Korea to me. Oh, sure, he's one of my best friends, and now I just realized what I need to do. So it's going to be a co-equal government. Oh, you mean Democrats? No, I don't need Democrats. What's going to happen is my government, I will have Putin and the leader of China and North Korea. We will be in charge of the government. They'll be my associates. That's all I need because they're the only ones I respect. I only respect dictators. Europe, who cares about Europe? And life will be much simpler for people. And let's see. Aren't you concerned about all these charges? No, I'm not concerned about all these charges. What I'm going to be doing is I am going to delay everything, postpone until after the election. Is that legal? Sure. I control the court, so I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to postpone the charges until after election. Then I destroy the Justice Department, the FBI. We don't need that. And there will be no charges against me. Then I spent most of my time going after the Biden family, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, anyone who has the last name of Biden, whether they're related or not, I'll go after them. And the same thing, anyone, I'm sorry, but if you're named Clinton, I'm going to have to go after you too. And Barack Hussein Obama, any of his family, I've got to go after them. And anyone who has the last name of Obama, they're going to end up in jail. I'm sorry, they have to go to jail. You know, we have to have a safe country, and those are the people we have to take care of. And there'll be plenty of room. The Oath Keepers, people are going to say, that they're in jail. No, you don't need to have them in jail. They're going to help me. They're going to be in that huge building that I have, and they will help me run the government agencies. You couldn't have better people working for you. You see, the thing is, I really only care about myself. But people in this country are idiots. Idiots. They're going to give me all their money and unlimited power. And then but don't worry, they will be taken care of in the afterlife, so they don't have to be concerned. Nobody has to be concerned. And then, oh, you're saying, what about the police? Well, We just use them to go after anyone who's against me. I don't care about any of the other kind of criminals. We just have to take care of the people that are against me. And life will be so much simpler for America. It'll be so much simpler. And we get rid of all the news. Well, I use my um, well, my attorney general is me. It's just another post for me. We're going to close down all the newspapers except for the non-truth social. I have the non-truth social out. That'll be the only newspaper out, and it'll be a much better life for everybody because it'll be so much simpler. It won't be complicated. Life will be so much simpler to people, and they'll be very happy because they're foolish enough that they love me and they think that I'm some kind of a god or something, or a son of a god or whatever, and they will just do whatever I say. And then life will be so much simpler. Everybody will know what their responsibility is to take care of me. That's the responsibility, to make me happy. And I'll have the scientists come up with a drug that will keep me alive forever. So that, and as far as like I say, around the world, the same thing. There's no problems. Nobody will start up anything. There won't be any problems in international affairs because everybody thinks that I'm a great man. I don't know. All this sounds kind of wacky to me. Oh, you're fired too. Okay, well, good night, everybody. I'm glad I was a big help.